Hey man, what it is? This is Deem, and I am your host, and this is by any means. There go to pay. There go to Cash App. Dollar sign Dean by any means. There go to PayPal at Dean by any means. Y'all already know what I'm about to say. I don't care if you leave $5, $10, $1,000. Is much appreciated. Wait, bullies. Yeah, I said it. The proof in the pudding. Let's talk about it. Y'all want to keep having Tank Davis' name in your mouth and all this, that, and the third, and we gonna start discussing every single narrative. At least four have been debunked with this Devin and Ryan fight, but I'm going with number five, y'all. Weight bullies. Now, y'all just seen the weigh-in with Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. Devin Haney came in on weight, barely though. Ryan Garcia came over the weight. I don't care either way. The thing that we all got to see is how Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia facial structure looked and how they looked. Devin looked drained. Ryan Garcia looked drained, and Ryan Garcia came in 3-4 pounds over the weight limit. And this is the problem, y'all. When we sit up here and we talk about these guys and these narratives, both of these young men need to be going to 147. Both of these young men have spent their career. They want to come in 20 and 25 pounds over their weight limit. And I don't even think Jaron Ennis walks in the ring at 165. I don't even think Earl Spence and Bud Crawford was 165 the night that they fought. I doubt that they were. But even if they was just that. It's no way a guys at 136, 135, 140 should be weighing with Earl Spence, Jerron Ennis, Terrence Crawford weigh when they come in a ring. It's no way. It's no excuse for it. It's nothing that y'all can say. I tried to give y'all grace for it all this year and last year. I never even brought this up on no panel. Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia are welterweights. They should not even be trying to fight nobody at 135 or 140, to be honest. Gervontadavis is months away from his fight with Frank Martin, right? He's already 138 now. He's literally fighting at his weight division. And how you know that these guys are weight bullies, y'all? Because if you would take out all those, shout out the upper echelon, because he was talking about this right now on his live. If you took out all them in between divisions and go back to how boxing originally was in the 60s and 70s and I think early 80s. If you go back to that, Devin and Ryan would have no choice but to go to 147. They would have no choice but to go to 147 right now. You should not be. Both of these guys are 2 fights removed from being at the 135 division. I believe that Ryan Garcia is 3 fights removed, and I believe that this would be Devin Haney's 2nd fight removed from 135. If they can barely make 140 and Ryan can't even make 140, then how are y'all sitting up here telling me that they need to be fighting guys at 135? The two can't be true. They can't struggle to make a weight division higher than 135. They're struggling to make that. Ryan can't even make that. But the guys that they talk the most trash about are at 135. Gervontadavis and Shakur Stevenson. Devin Haney looked worse this weigh-in than he did against even Regis, which tells me he is struggling. He came in on Regis at 140, the same weight, but he is struggling. But his face didn't look this bad. Because this what happens when you continue to deplete your body or you are losing so much weight to make weight. There's going to be some consequences through that, and both fighters are suffering them. Ryan Garcia even more than... Did y'all see Ryan Garcia face? And he was over the weight limit. These guys are welterweights, man. These guys are welterweights. Both of these young men are going to come in that ring weighing more than Jaron Ennis has weighed his last 2 or 3 fights. Now, I want y'all to think about that and sit with that. Both of these guys are probably going to come in heavier than Mario Barrios comes in his fights. Y'all gonna have to sit and live with that. This is why Devin and Bill was already talking about going to 147. Now the proof is in the pudding. Don't mention Gervontadavis' name if you're not going to fight him at 135 because y'all are welterweights. Y'all can't even make the division that y'all at. Devin's not going to be able to get undisputed at 140 without missing weight. And if he do, he going to kill himself to do it because it's going to take another 2 to 3 years for that to even happen because he's not fighting for a unification bout right now, which means that Devin may fight only one more time this year, and that may be a unification or a mandatory, but it's not no guarantee it's going to be a unification. And let's say even if it is a unification, then he's probably going to have to fight a mandatory next year and then fight another unification. That'd be 2 years. The problem with that, he would still have one more belt to go just to obtain undisputed. Do y'all really think Devin Haney can make 140 for the next 3 years? I don't. Do y'all really think Ryan Garcia can make 140 for the next 3 years? Well, we got proof he can't even make it right now. He looked at drawn and drained both of the fighters right now. They are going to get older. They're not going to get younger, my guys. They are not getting younger. And as you get older, it is harder to lose weight. That is a fact, my guys. That's why you see guys that come in the NBA at 18 and 19, then look at their picture when they 28 years old. It is a completely different human being. Go look at LeBron James at 18, and then go look at him when he was 28 playing for the Heat. Go look at Dwight Howard when he first came in the NBA, then look at Dwight Howard 10 years from that. This is not conjecture. This is not hate. This is me speaking real. This is me speaking truth. Gervontadavis is 3 months away from his fight, and he's only has 3 pounds that he has to lose to make the weight, which means he's walking or he's fighting more at his natural weight class. Gervontadavis would struggle like this to make 126. He will be struggling the way Devin and Ryan was struggling if he was trying to make 126. Or maybe 130 for an innerweight fight. He'll be struggling just a little bit. But Gervontadavis can definitely make 130. If Devin Haney and them can lose 20 pounds and hit their marker, Gervontadavis can lose 8 pounds and hit his. This is what I'm saying, and I'm so glad. I am so happy that I waited for this moment, because now it is undeniable that Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia are weight bullies. Ryan Garcia didn't even look this bad when he fought Gervontadavis prior to the weigh-in. Think about that. That'll prove what I am talking about when I'm talking about as you get older, it's harder to do it, to continue to do that. Your body may be able to do it once or twice. When you're trying to make it do it 5, 6 times, that's a problem. 40 mil bill, what they call them. They are welterweights, y'all. They are welterweights, y'all. I guarantee you Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia wouldn't have no trouble making 147. They would have no trouble. They would make 147 comfortably because that's where they need to be fighting at. They would make 147 comfortably because that is where they need to be fighting at. The same way Gervontadavis makes 135 comfortably, and that's where he is fighting at. He's already moved up 3 weight divisions. When are those guys going to do the same? What I keep telling y'all guys, when y'all come at Gervonta about him going to his 4th weight division, meanwhile Devin and Ryan are struggling at their 2nd. And it's really not Devin's 2nd weight division because Devin has fought at 140 already. I need some straightening. I need y'all to let me know. Am I tripping? Am I hating? Like, what am I doing? Am I capping? Shout out to Jonathan and Joseph Jackson. Am I capping? Or did my eyes not see what your eyes saw? Did you see 2 guys that looked like they was healthy? Because you let y'all tell it. Y'all say everybody looks weight drained before weigh-ins. Canelo Alvarez don't, because 168 is probably, Canelo Alvarez could probably make 160. Canelo Alvarez don't look like that going into weigh-ins. Pitbull Cruz ain't look like that. Why Pitbull Cruz ain't look drained? Why Pitbull Cruz and Rolly look fine? And Rolly is naturally bigger than them. He probably should be at 147. So, man, listen here, man. We're going to keep destroying all these narratives one by one. And it is what it is. I don't care if y'all don't like it. You saw what I just saw. Deal with it, like it, love it. Like LL Cool J and In Too Deep. I'm just saying, y'all, it's right there in front of your face. Now, you could be a Devin Haney fan and deny this all you want. And I'm going to put them pictures up. Now, y'all tell me those are two fighters that look healthy. I'll holla at y'all.